Hey guys, typical manga fan here, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that I really want to spread the word about, and that is the Skip Beat official North American release Kickstarter campaign, as you can see from the video. And this is a campaign that was started on March 17th by Anne Yamamoto and her company Pied Piper Incorporated. They are known for doing the Time of Eve Kickstarter campaign, which was wildly successful, and this is the next project that they're currently trying to accomplish. Um, and it originally started on Indiegogo, but that didn't go too well because I think a lot of people wanted her to do Kickstarter, and so that happened about halfway through the month. The Indiegogo campaign started on March 1st, so about halfway through the month they decided to go to Kickstarter, and I think the reception has been a lot more positive because we have currently 107,534 uh, dollars in terms of how much has been pledged from 826 backers. One of them is me, by the way. Uh, and right now, everybody is just trying to get the word out. A lot of people don't know about this campaign. There are many Skip B fans out there who simply don't know, and I think would definitely pledge at least a little bit of my money to help this campaign flourish. Um, the entire point of this campaign is to essentially get Skip Beat, which is an anime manga series, but we're specifically talking about the anime, to get a release in North America. But I think the owner of the license, Tokyo Pop, I think it's yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo Pop. Yeah, or TV Tokyo. TV Tokyo uh, says that basically in order for the release to happen, it needs a dub. Um, there's a lot about the Kickstarter campaign that you can read on this website that I will link, or I will have a Zeidoktor link on the description. But basically, Skip Beat is a very popular manga and anime and manga that a lot of people love. It has a pretty big fan base for it's a shoujo series, but it has a pretty huge fan base. And unfortunately, the fact is that shoujo anime doesn't sell. I mean, most of the fans tend to go for the manga, and we have had a major influx of shonen anime in the states, and as well as in the rest of North America. But shoujo anime hasn't gotten as the same treatment, and I feel like it's time to change. I mean, it's a really good series that. You can also find on Crunchyroll if you want the sub version, but in order to get an actual DVD release, we need a dub, and this Kickstarter campaign is basically currently the only way to do it. Um, So, yeah, essentially, as you can see, it says here no dub, no release. So, yeah, it's basically our only chance for Skippy to get an official release in North America. It's a very highly rated series. As you can see, if you have any put any faith in Crunchyroll ratings, 96% of the 14,000 plus ratings on Crunchyroll are 5 out of 5 stars. And on my anime list, it ranks number 205, which is basically in the top 0.02%. That's really small of all anime series ever. Anime News Network has given the series a grade A, and it's basically pretty awesome. And I've checked it out myself. It's really good. So yeah, the thing is though, like this is basically not just for Skip Beat, but for all shonen shoujo anime. This can really pave the way and really show the industry that there is interest in shoujo. I mean, I really do think that shoujo has been very underrated. I understand why, because all of us like Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, all stuff. But I think stuff like this type of series can be really it can be really good in terms of reaching a lot of fans out there who simply don't know about this series. I mean, we have many people just say that this is a series that really got them through in their childhood and maybe even in their adult lives, and they were very fortunate in finding out about this series. But there are still a lot of people who don't even know about it. I mean, there are not many people who know about this campaign. What I like about this campaign is that it actually tells you exactly where your money is going. So right there, you can see that there are localization costs and there are dub costs. The entire the base goal was $210,000, but I think it went down in order to basically get a lower base goal so that it can actually be funded due to the way Kickstarter works, in which it's either do or die. It either gets funded or it doesn't get funded. It has to actually reach the goal in order for it to get funded. And one of the exchanges for that, unfortunately, is that there will not be a Blu-ray unless we can get a stretch goal of $185,000. You can see there. You can also look at it from the website that, as I said before, I will link. Um, and of course, as with many Kickstarters, there are a lot of rewards. Most notably, there have been add-ons that you can put in. So before, when you pledged, you had to basically there was maybe you could afford half of this stuff, but maybe you couldn't afford the other half. Like maybe going from a $60 to $100 jump is kind of big for some people. You can see the difference there. Well, now you can do an add-on where maybe you can afford some of it, but not all. You can just choose. Um, for example, maybe you want just a DVD set, so maybe you have a $10 tier, and so what you do is you just simply add the amount that is on there. 10 plus 60 would be $70 if you're in the US, which includes shipping, so that it's already handled for you. And so it's automatically a set, so that way you can get the DVD set. And same thing, maybe you have a $150 pledge, and maybe you want a T-shirt, so you add 35, and that's $185. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. All the merchandise is here. I mean, I don't have to go through all of it. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is basically a really big deal. It's gone by under the radar a lot. I mean, again, just recently a lot. I just through talking with the people in the comments. I mean, this series, a lot of fans who would definitely support the series just simply don't know about the campaign, which is crazy. We've been trying, all the people who've been supporting this campaign have been trying to get it out through Anime's News, certain like Anime's News Network, yeah, certain YouTube channels, other places where it can reach a lot of people. But unfortunately, YouTubers want monetary compensation, and at least the big, really big ones. And there's been others. Uh, we got some other people who've been giving us shout outs, which is we're very grateful. But we still need to do a lot of work in terms of getting this campaign out there. Um, there are 12 days left. The date is going to be on April 16th at 8:58 p.m. or a.m. 8:58 a.m. Pacific time. So that will be the deadline for this campaign. There's 107.5 thousand dollars right now, but I with only 12 days left, we basically need about 4 to 4.4k every day until then in order to reach the deadline. And I really would hate to see all this effort just go to waste. So I made this YouTube channel I made this YouTube video just so that people could know about it. I mean, we're by no means even remotely close to any large YouTuber at all, not even close. But I just feel that even just reaching one person, just for even one extra dollar, um, would help would help tremendously. And I really am inspired by everyone who has been part of this campaign. Everyone's been just helping each other. Um, and honestly, I think this is a lot more important than the Vision of Escaflowne campaign, which was successful by like 200%. I mean, Vision of Escaflowne was always going to get released. They just wanted, I guess, extra money to kind of work their way around with the new extra scenes. But I mean, it's not. It's a very popular series that was definitely going to get released no matter what. Skip Beat, on the other hand, yeah. I mean, this is basically a do or die for Skip Beat, and in some ways for the rest of shojo. I mean, you get Sailor Moon and all that, but I mean, for something like Skip Beat, I feel like this is very important, and hopefully it will help. In terms of getting it integrated into American anime culture, and hopefully people will, in terms of in the anime community, will know more about it. I know that the manga community knows about it, but unfortunately, sometimes don't always mix as well as we would hope. So yeah, as you can see, 155k for the first class DVD release, and 185k for the Blu-ray. Um, let's see, is there anything else? Uh, no, I think that's better. You can find the sub episodes on Crunchyroll, but I think it's I think it's always good to at least have the dub available. So please help us as much as you can. Uh, and yeah, there's a video on here that you can look. You can also watch too. I'm not gonna play it, but any help is greatly appreciated. Even just $1 would be great to support this campaign. I mean, every dollar I think it helps in the end. I mean, it actually can take $1 just to make the base goal, you know. So even if you just have anything to spare, please think about supporting this campaign. There are rewards, as I mentioned, so you can get something back. Um, but most importantly, though, just forget putting the words aside. It's really about helping this project come to life and bring a work of art to North America in anime form. And I think a lot of people will be very happy if they when they find out that this series exists and watch it for the first time. So I ask you, everyone who watches this video, to please think about supporting this campaign. I'd like to point out that I myself am not like associated with Pied Piper at all. I'm just a fan who wants to help this as much as possible and get the word out, because right now Skippy does have that issue where not a lot of people know about it, but we're getting the word out. So this is my way of doing it. Um, so yeah, 12 days left, maybe 11 or 10 days by the time I get this up. So please make your decision as quickly as possible. And again, any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. This is Typical Manga Fan signing out. Bye!